welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed my everyday makeup routine, and when I say everyday, I really mean like day to day. I don't wear makeup every day. It's just not good for your skin. You need to let your skin breathe, and I actually don't wear makeup as often as some people probably think. I like having no makeup on. Even if my skin's like not doing well, I still won't put makeup on it because, you know, it's just gonna make it worse. So just let your skin breathe. Don't wear makeup every day. And yeah, so this is just my simple go-to look. This is what I do when I'm running errands. I have to wear makeup for work, or I just have to look presentable for the day, you know? And the only time I really do like a heavy glam is when I'm either filming or when I'm going out at night and like I know my picture is going to be taken or something like that. So that's when I do like a full glam tutorial. That's when I do a full glam look. If you guys want to see that, then thumbs up this video and I'll definitely get that up for you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my everyday makeup routine. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm going to be priming my face, and I'm using the Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm, and this is in the sensitive formula. And I'm not sure if the other one works. I've just always seen everybody use this one. So you're just going to want to rub that all over your face until it gets nice and tacky, because once it's tacky, that's what your foundation and concealer will adhere. And it smells like a man. It smells so good. And I do bring it under my eyes a little bit just so my concealer really, you know, looks nice under there. Now I'm going to color correct with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange. And with these concealers, I really like to warm them up on my hand, back of my hand, before I put it just straight under my eye. I just find it easier to blend. And I know it looks scary, but don't worry, we're going to cover it. And I do bring it up into the socket because I do have my dark circles do go all the way up there. So unfortunately, this is something I do have to do every time I do wear makeup, or else my under eye will look gray. So it just is what it is. And now I'm just blending that all out with the sponge. And you can tell the sponge soaks up a lot of the product, so it's not as harsh. And now I'm going to mix these two foundations just because one is more of a pink tone and the other one is more yellow tone. And I just like mixing them when I'm not self-tan. And I really love the combination of the two. So I don't like to put a lot of foundation on when I do this day-to-day look. I'm actually looking into a CC cream for the summer. So if you guys have any recommendations on CC creams, please let me know down below. And you're just going to want to blend that in. And make sure you blend into your hairline, that's important. And you also want to make sure to just hit your ears and going down your neck, because you don't want any lines of demarcation. And you can also bring it onto your eyelids too, just to help even those out as well. And now we're going to go in with concealer, and I'm just going to conceal as normal. And I find that the Real Technique sponge is kind of hard to blend under the eyes when you're color correcting, because it doesn't reach like all the way up under the lash line where the color correction goes. So I have to go in with a brush, but I don't mind it. It's an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's really soft under the eyes. It doesn't tug or pull. I know it looks like it does because we're in fast forward, but it really doesn't. It feels really comfortable. And it's also good for getting in that inner corner, because you don't want to forget to conceal that. That would not look good. So, and this brush really just blends it all out. And I think it was like $3 at CVS. So I mean, you can't really beat the price. And I do bring it down the sides of my nose too, just because we're not contouring today. So I just wanted to do everything I could to make my nose appear slimmer without contouring. And now we're going to set with the RCMA No Color Powder. I really love this powder, but I don't like the packaging. It's so hard to work with. I'm gonna have to look for like another container to put it in, just because it's just like kind of awkward. I have to put some into the cap, and then, I mean, it's not a huge deal with the price you pay, but I just think they should work on their packaging. And I really like setting my face with my beauty blender using the powder. I just find that it makes me look less dry, less powdery. And all my bronzer and blush really glide so well over this powder, so I'm really happy with it. And I do have the Ben Nye No Color powder, but I prefer this one. It's just a lot more smooth. And now we're gonna take our bronzer. This is Nars Laguna. And I love this bronzer, it's one of my favorites. And we're just gonna warm up the skin. So I'm just gonna hit where the sun would naturally hit. So the sides of my cheeks, my cheekbones, and my jawline. And you also want to bring it up into the temples as well. You want to kind of create that 3. I don't know if you guys have seen that on Pinterest, but like the 3. I hope that makes sense to some of you. And we're not contouring today just because I don't contour every day. I just don't think it's necessary. And now you can take any transition shade you want. I'm just using the mauve tone from the Carli Bybel palette just to add some definition to my eyes, because we did just define the face with bronzer, so you kind of want to do the same thing everywhere. And then I go in with my bronzer also just on top of it, and that's awesome. That's an awesome trick if you don't have a palette handy. You can just use your bronzer as your transition shade. And then I'm just taking this BH Cosmetics brush and just blending it all out. And now we're taking that pink highlighter shade from the palette and we're just popping that on the inner corner just to really make me look awake and bright-eyed, because, you know, chances are I'm not getting enough sleep. Now I'm going in with MAC Peaches. This is my all-time favorite blush by MAC. I'm obsessed with it for spring and summer. It just adds this beautiful warmth to the skin, and it's just so beautiful. I love this blush so much. And then I do apply it heavily, and then I just blend it out. And I'm looking for something. Yes, the highlighter. So that same highlighter we put in the inner corner, we're gonna just slightly highlight our cheekbones. Nothing too crazy, because, you know, this is just kind of a natural look, if you can call what I'm doing natural. And I am looking to use a BB cream once the hot weather comes. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below. And we're just gonna hit the bridge of the nose and above our eyebrows. You know, because we like to glow here, even though it's still kind of chilly out. And now I'm curling my eyelashes. This is a necessary step for me, because my eyelashes, without curling them, the mascara just does nothing to them. So if you haven't used an eyelash curler before, please be careful. You definitely don't want to hurt yourself or hurt your lashes, so just be gentle when you're doing it. And now I'm coating my lashes with the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras that's considered high-end, and I really love it. And then you can get it in your hair if you don't switch hands. Like, see, still didn't learn my lesson. Oh, now I learned my lesson. And I poked myself in the eye, so, you know, it's just one of those days. And now I'm just coating my bottom lashes, because I feel like whatever you do to the top of them, you have to do to the bottom, so. And now we're just taking this white eye kohl from Sonia Kashuk, and we're just placing that on the inner waterline. This is just gonna add to that bright-eyed look, making us look awake. So with my brows, I don't really do much to them because they are pretty full on their own, so I just brush through them. And I did have a clip of Gimme Brow, using Gimme Brow, but I don't know what happened to it. So I did put that in my brows though too. And then you can just take any lip gloss or chapstick even. And now I'm just setting my face with the Makeup Revolution setting spray. So that is it for this video. This look is super simple, nothing too strenuous. Anybody can do it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.